Feeling overwhelmed by financial stress in 2025? You're not alone. Rising costs, economic uncertainty, and job instability are making it harder than ever to feel financially secure. Bills pile up, savings seem to vanish, and no matter how much you plan, the future always feels uncertain. But what if I told you that financial stress isn't just about money? It's about how we think about money. What if you could find peace and confidence even in uncertain times? The ancient Stoics just lived through wars, political turmoil, and financial hardships, yet they remained unshaken. Their philosophy wasn't just about endurance, it was about mental mastery. And today, their timeless wisdom can help us deal with financial stress in ways that are both practical and powerful. Stay with me, because in this video, I'll share Stoic principles that will help you stay calm, focused, and financially resilient in 2025. These same principles guided Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. And they can work for you too. And before we begin, if you find value in learning how to apply Stoic wisdom to everyday life, consider subscribing. And if this message resonates with you, give this video a like. It helps more people discover these life-changing insights. Now, let's begin. Money problems aren't new. People have always worried about wealth, debt, and security, but the Stoics understood that financial stress comes from our perception of money, not money itself. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The economy, beyond our control, market crashes, out of our hands, unexpected expenses, inevitable. But how we respond to financial stress, that's within our power. Instead of feeling paralyzed by things we can't change, the Stoics teach us to shift focus to what we can control. Ask yourself, am I stressing over things beyond my control? If the answer is yes, then it's time to apply the next Stoic principle, the Dichotomy of Control. One of our Stoicism's most powerful lessons comes from Epictetus. Some things are up to us and some things are not. When it comes to money, this principle is life-changing. What's in our control? How we spend on a house budget, how we educate ourselves about finances, how we invest and save wisely, how we react to financial challenges. What's not in our control? Inflation, the stock market, the global economy, the past financial mistakes we've made. Instead of obsessing over things we can't change, we should redirect our focus to what we can. Next time you feel financial anxiety creeping in, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, take action. Speaking of mindset shifts, let's talk about how Stoicism changes the way we see money itself. Most people believe financial stress comes from not having enough money. But the Stoics knew the real cause, an unhealthy attachment to wealth. Seneca, one of the wealthiest Stoic philosophers, said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." Financial peace isn't about having unlimited money. It's about mastering your relationship with money. Here's how to develop a Stoic money mindset. Shift from a scarcity mindset to a sufficiency mindset. Focus on what you have, not what you lack. Differentiate needs from wants. Most of what we stress over financially is about things we want, not things we need. Practice gratitude. Instead of dwelling on what you don't have, acknowledge the resources, skills, and opportunities already available to you. Now, let's discuss how to prepare for financial difficulties before they happen. The Stoics didn't wait for hardship to come to them, they practiced how it in advance. Seneca used to deliberately live as if he were poor, saying, "Set aside a number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" Why? Because when you train yourself to be comfortable with less, financial stress loses its grip on you. Try this. Spend a week living as frugally as possible. Eat simple meals, avoid unnecessary spending, and reflect on what really matters. You'll realize that financial hardship isn't as terrifying as it seems. And that's incredibly freeing. But what about fear of the future? That's where the next Stoic strategy comes in. Financial stress is often fear of the unknown. What if I lose my job? What if I can't pay my bills? What if things get worse? Seneca reminds us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Instead of avoiding our financial fears, face them head on with negative visualization. Number 1, imagine the worst case scenario. What if you lost your job? What if you had to downsize? Number 2, now ask yourself, could I survive this? The answer is almost always yes. Number 3, take practical steps to prepare. Build an emergency fund, develop new skills, or cut unnecessary expenses. By mentally preparing for difficulties, you weaken their power over you, and once you do that, you're ready to take action instead of just worrying. Overthinking finances leads to paralysis. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, don't waste time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Instead of worrying, do this. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Find how one expense to cut today. Improve financial literacy. Read a book, watch a finance video, or take a course. Diversify your income. Develop a new skill or side hustle to increase financial stability. Small financial improvements compound over time. The key is to start today. Financial stress isn't about money, it's about perspective. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control, train for adversity, and take action instead of worrying. Which Stoic principle resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, like the video. It helps more people discover these insights. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom on navigating life's challenges. True financial peace isn't about how much money you have. It's about how you manage your mind. Stay strong, stay focused, and stay stoic.